Well, we're back right here on Hello Kuwait, and I hope everyone out there is enjoying tonight's episode. And with us right now, we have our second interview segment. We have with us Frank Waters, who is the director of the Clean Energy Technology Network, and we'd like to welcome you both to our program, Hello Kuwait.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you right here in the studio. Frank Waters, who you are the director of the Clean Energy Technology Network. Can you tell us a little bit about your organization and participation in the workshop, please?
Yes, the relationship in the field of energy between the European Union and the Gulf countries is, of course, very old. And for decades, it was, mainly focused on fossil fuels. But since the energy landscape is transforming very rapidly into newer forms of energy, which includes the clean use of fossil fuels, energy efficiency, renewable energy, our parents, because we're a political organization, the European Commission and the Secretariat General of the GCC decided to set up this network to basically foster partnerships between the two areas and regions to advance the agendas in the field of new energy.
So how do you hope the workshop will be? I mean, you hope to have a lot of meetings and discussions in order to further the collaboration, please?
Yeah, one of the things is that, we're blessed with an excellent partner. We just came from the Kuwait Society of Engineers. We've worked with them before. I'm always a little bit nervous before we have an event like this, especially since we're also honored with the minister who will come tomorrow morning to open the workshop. But I was completely blown away by the preparation.
Yeah, the Kuwait Engineers Society and Sarah and the team, and they're very professional, and they will do an amazing job, I'm sure.
We're blessed. We're blessed. We cannot ask for a better partner. Everything was fully in check. They had everything under control. They were on top of things.
That's great. Good to hear that. And Frank, will you be presenting there at the workshop, or tell us a little bit about more of the participation of the network?
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, I'm the director of the network, so okay. I usually take all the credit for everybody else's work. No, we have a fantastic group of people.
A team coming.
So we have a team coming. We have representatives from industrial associations. So we have Euroheat and Power. We have Eurovent, as well as several knowledge institutions. So they'll be with us for 2 days. And as you say, it will be very interactive. So what we are trying to get out of this is real partnerships. It should not be only talk and people talking, others listening. What we try to get is to foster partnerships and get real...
Maybe long-term relationships where things can develop at a very high level.
One of the things, I mean, we get some funding for these kinds of activities by the European Commission. Mm-hmm. The European Commission is also at the forefront of trying to get, change in the energy system in Europe. And part of that change mechanism is a subsidy program called Horizon 2020. And they have opened up this program also for participation from the GCC. And this is something that we have a strong focus on. It's about demonstrating new mechanisms. It's about, joint research. And it would be fantastic if we, in this very, very important topic of energy efficiency and cooling in buildings, because mind you, we spend 90% of our time in buildings, and they're a large part of where all our energy goes. If we can have real partnership between the European Union and the GCC.
Well, that's what we look forward to, and